You're weird.
A diamond.
That's like peace out.
That's
Are you
OD.
kidding me?
Hey guys and girls, what's up? It's your boy Tim Ray, and I'm coming at you with another video tutorial. I'm going to teach you guys a really cool trick. Before we get into the tutorial, I just want to make a few announcements. So I had a deck giveaway contest that I'm doing. I have a deck giveaway contest I'm doing, and I'm giving away a pair of, not a pair, it's not shoes, it's a deck of cards. I'm giving away a deck of Emerald Artifice cards from Illusionist, and I'll put a link to the video where I give instructions right up here, and I'm giving that deck away, so it's really cool. So be sure you enter that. You'll see the description and the instructions on how to win the deck in the description of my video that I posted. Also, go ahead and like my Twitter page, follow me on Twitter, and go ahead and follow me on Facebook, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done it, because that's the way you can see more videos that I'm doing. And if you like the trick that you learned today that I'm about to show you, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, because that'll help other people see it as well, and just to keep the support going and all that. So thank you guys, and I hope you enjoy what you're about to see. Okay guys, so the trick that I'm going to show you today is really cool, but before we get into it, I just want to talk about the deck that I'm using. It's the LTD deck from Illusionist. It's really cool, and it's one of the best decks that I've ever bought. If you guys are interested in me giving this deck away at some point in the future, let me know and I will do that. If there's any other decks you want me to give away, also let me know in the comment section and I'll give those away. But so I'm going to show you guys how to, I'll perform the trick for you guys first, and then I'll show you me doing it. I'll show you how to do it after I perform it. Okay, so I want you guys to just go ahead and tell me to stop anywhere you want in the deck. Before we do it, actually, here, I'll shuffle the deck real quick. Just give it a shake, like that. And pretend that I'm the spectator saying stop. This is how you would perform the trick. So go ahead and tell me to stop anywhere you want. Stop. Right there. Okay, cool. And I want you to go ahead and take that card and look at it. But before you look at it, put your finger on the card. And then the spectator puts their finger on the card. Just by the way you touch that card, I already know that it's a 9 of hearts that you stopped at. And they turn it over, and yes, it is indeed a 9 of hearts. Awesome. Okay, so how do I do that trick? Well, let's go ahead and find out right now. Okay guys, so this is the very first, one of the very first tricks that I learned in Magic that required any basic sleight of hand at all. It's really fun to perform, and but you have to pay attention when I'm teaching this, because if you don't get the move right, then you won't perform it right. But I'm sure you guys will pay attention. Okay, so let's learn how to do it. Okay, so to start off this trick, what you need to do, I don't know why this is still in the deck. What you need to do is you need to know the top card of the deck, or whatever card you're planning on forcing. And let me get to be a little technical here. In Magic, when you say force a card, that means make a spectator pick a certain card. And it's a certain card that you want them to choose. And forcing can be used for so many different tricks and so many different methods. But we're just gonna say simple and keep it to this card mind reading prediction trick right now. So pretend that I want to force the 4 of spades. Before I do the trick, before I start, I'll make sure that the 4 of spades is at the top of the deck. Or if I don't want to force it, and I don't really care which card I want to force, I'll just look at the card that's already on top of the deck before I start the trick, and it's the 4 of spades. So for this video teaching purposes, I'm going to use the 4 of spades to do this. So I know that the 4 of spades is on the top of the deck, and what I'm going to do next is ask the spectator to say stop somewhere while I rifle through the deck. Now, before you start, when you start, you want to be holding the deck in what's known as Biddle Grip, and I talked about this in a previous trick I taught. I believe I've talked about it. Maybe I didn't, but, well, I'm talking about it now. So you want to hold the deck in Biddle Grip, which is with your 2 fingers, your middle finger and your ring finger on the front outside portion of the deck, and your thumb on the back portion, in towards your body. Some people put their pinky on it. I don't. I just use these 2 fingers and leave my pinky free. When you ask them to say stop somewhere, you're going to start to rifle through the deck like so. You're going to bring your hand, however you want to do it, whatever's comfortable for you. Actually, no, you should do it this way that I'm teaching you. Take your pointer finger and use it as leverage for the bottom portion of the deck, and using your thumb, start to rifle down like this. This is a really easy move. Just practice it if you don't know how to do it. I don't know how to explain that, but it's, yeah, you just rifle through the cards like this. And if you're left-handed, you do this the opposite way, of course. If you're right-handed, use your right hand to hold the deck. Use your left hand to rifle. Don't use your left hand and then your right hand to rifle. Hold the deck with your right hand and use your left hand to rifle through the deck. So you want to start rifling through the deck like this. The second they say stop, you stop, of course. So rifle, stop, whatever they say. And here's where the move comes in. I'm taking this top card that's on the outside, and while I pull up and say right there, that's where you want to stop? Okay. I'm stealing this card from the top of the deck, and I'm going to give it to them. It's really easy, but you just have to pay attention to how it's done. You have to know how to do it properly. So you rifle, and what you do is pretend this hand isn't here right now. Your fingers are on the outside of the deck. I use these fingers. Told you my pointers at the middle of in the back of the deck, and I'm using my pinky, my ring finger, my middle finger on the top portion of the deck. And the way you hold the deck is very important. You don't want to hold the deck like this where the spectators see you sliding this top card off. You want to hold the deck slightly angled upwards, because most likely the spectators are going to be above the deck where you're holding it lower, right? Everyone looks down when they're looking at Magic. They don't look straight at you. You're not holding the deck next to your face. So you want to be holding the deck. Let me cut the deck a little bit. We'll use a different card. We'll use the Jack of Diamonds. So you want to hold the deck in a way where the spectator cannot see what you're doing at the top of the deck. It doesn't have to be awkward like that, but just hold it comfortably like this. You can work on the angles, work on it, practice it in the mirror. If you can't see what's happening, then the spectator won't be able to see what's happening either. So you want to rifle. They say stop somewhere. When they say stop, you pull all the cards in the deck, the middle of the deck, except for this top card, and you use your fingers here, your middle finger and your ring finger primarily, to keep this top card on the top of the deck. And what happens is when you pull this chunk of the deck away, you're going to do this very fast, by the way. You pull this chunk of the deck away. You want to put your hand, the hand holding the rest of the deck, you want to put it down for a split second, just so they don't see that weird card movement right there, and then you just hold it up. So you get it. It happens really fast. So rifle, they say stop right there. All right, go ahead and take the card. You see how quick it is? It happens in 1 second. It's a split second move. And that's actually about all. It's very easy. The only thing is it takes practice. I'd say it takes maybe an hour of practice and you get this move down pat. It's really easy, but it's a powerful effect because you can read people's mind with this, and you can play on it too. You can make it creative, tell a story to it. I like to say, I study psychology. I'm a psychology major, so I know based on your body language what kind of card that you have taken. So pretend I'm forcing the Knight of Clubs. I know it's at the top of the deck, right? I'll rifle. They'll say stop right there. I'll say here, go ahead and take the card. I give them the card. I let them look at it. And then I say, just by your body language, I can tell that you're holding a Knight of Clubs. Sometimes I'll say, paint a picture in your head. Paint a picture of a card. What paintbrush are you picking up? A red or black paintbrush? Are you going to draw a number or a face card? All that stuff. Just be creative with it. But this is a powerful effect you can do, and I want you guys to practice it and try it to people and tell me if it actually worked. Leave it in the comment section. Does it work? Is it really cool? I think it should be because it's really nice to perform. It's one of the most powerful effects, even though it's so simple. Just mind reading and yeah, telling people. So thanks guys. That's about it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you enjoyed that trick. It's an awesome thing to perform for your friends, and if you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos like this to come, and I will see you guys later.